get up at a random stop, walk around till my body has to drop. Climb a mountain and be first to the top, and never come down again. And no one's gonna tell me what I'm supposed to do, or who I'm supposed to be, or what I wanna see. You only get one life to make it shine. I'm gonna take this life and make it mine. I won't wait for the stars to align. We are only as free as we allow ourselves to be. It's time to shine as bright as the sun. Let the story unfold. It's gonna be gold. Wow, wow, gold. Wow, wow, gold. Wow, 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 wow. It's gonna be gold. Wow, wow, gold. Wow, wow, gold. Wow, 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 wow. Gonna take a ride on a bicycle made for two. Take a dip anywhere that I see blue, and a million pictures of you, and keep them in my heart. And nobody can tell me what I'm supposed to say, or where I'll be someday. So watch me find my way. You only get this life to live it well. Even if you wanna scream and yell, you'll make it through your hell. Oh, whoa. And we are only as free as we allow ourselves to be. It's time to shine as bright as the sun. Watch the story unfold. It's gonna be gold. Wow, wow, gold. Wow, wow, gold. Wow, 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 wow. It's gonna be gold. Wow, wow, gold. Wow, wow, gold. Wow, 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 wow. Everything is gold. 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 And everything is gold. Everything is gold. Everything is gold. And everything is gold. 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 We are only as free as we allow ourselves to be. It's covered in gold. And we are only as free as we allow ourselves to be. It's covered in gold.
On these rides, man on the road, get dilated eyes, watch the clouds, watch the clouds, watch the clouds, watch the clouds, fight for the ride. Oh, yeah.
Mondays! Mondays! Yo, I am the star of the show, man. My flow is on rogaine, singing and spitting the rhythm for when I'm a bending like I am on cocaine. Yeah, you are a no name. I'm dancing like Soul Train. I am the king of the hill, got that dank, call me Hank. I'm a tank with the propane. Listen to me when I speak, hitting the free. Yeah, I be rocking the beat, sucking on feet. Yeah, I'm a freak in the sheets, don't care what you think about me. Hoping that you make it hot, cause if you take a shot, you just might miss. If you're thinking that I'm spitting, did you know that I be singing? If you didn't, then I know you gon' like this. Oh, baby, don't you know my soul and my flow is as gold as can be. Don't even gotta tell nobody that I love nobody but me.
Yo. Step in this bitch, I'm a main event. Putting the hater through pain again, lighting the stage with the flame again. Debating on raging, complacent, what making them fade to remain in the days again. Yeah, if we do the same drugs, then you just made a friend. Getting it jumping like double dutch. Hot as the summer sun, keeping that gun just to come and clutch. Wrist twisting like Wywy. Getting jiggy with an itchy shoulder. Flow sick, I should sip a soda. Speaking of coke, I need a new nose. Step in this bitch and they're screaming like I'm AMO. Let's make a toast. We stay getting rich while they staying broke. Me and Luke in this bitch, we get to the bread. Eucharistic, a hoe in my bed. Tell her don't leave with my t-shirt. Sipping that drink till my speech slurred. And I'm running this bitch till my feet hurt. With cocaine, I feel no pain. Get a whole eight through the whole thing. Doing cocaine, so I go bang. So when I'm running out, I'ma go bang.
Oh, baby, don't you know my soul and my flow is as gold as can be. Don't even gotta tell nobody that I love nobody but me.
Bring the bass in, the bass in, the bass in, the bass in. The home, let me talk. 808. Now sing.
Get out of your head, get into the beat. Get out of your bed, get onto your feet. Clap your hands or put them out. It doesn't matter either way. There's just one thing you need to do today. Come on, sing me a song so I can sing along. When the music starts, sing me a song so I can sing along. When the music starts, I'm gonna sing it with my heart. Whenever the music starts, I'm gonna sing it with my heart.
Hello there, and welcome to another episode of Song of the Month Club with me, your host, Jeremy Adam. I am super excited to bring this month's guests onto the show. But first, I'm going to explain just to everybody who's watching here just a little bit about our show. So This is Song of the Month Club. It's a brand new talk show where we bring on local artists and out-of-town artists and people from all over the world to write a song, literally write a song within a month and present this song live here on our show for the first time ever. So you, the audience watching, are going to get to see brand new songs that nobody else has heard. And you're going to see them performed live here for the first time, or maybe not live. I don't know. We have a little bit of differences in this month's episode. So we're very excited. And unfortunately, I do have to start the show off with a sad difference. On Broadway, usually if there's a change in the cast or if somebody's not there, you get a little slip in your playbill. Well, we didn't have playbills to send out to all of you lovely folks at home. And therefore, I'm just going to tell you, sadly, today, we do not have icon Ebony Fierce. I know that a lot of folks were very excited to see them come and perform, and I was very excited to see them sing because it was going to be my first time. But Ebony is not feeling too well and had to step out of the show last minute. So we send our love out to Ebony. If you'd like to send anything to them, please send your donation in the form of tips to our performers, and we'll make sure that they get to Ebony as well. We did see that a lot of folks paid Not a Fluff tickets today, which is totally fine. Obviously, we know that whatever you can afford is what you will pay for your ticket. But if you are also planning to give your ticket fee in through Venmo, then please just write in the comment on Venmo, "This is for my ticket," and that way we'll know what's in tips and what's in tickets. And if you like what you see, make sure that you're tipping your performers all night long. We have a fantastic show. I have two incredible singers, two insane, wonderful, talented songwriters that are about to come on right now. And without further ado, I'm going to introduce the first one. It is the lovely, incredible Kiko McGowan. Everybody put your hands together for Kiko.
What's going on, Jeremy? How y'all doing out there?
Welcome. How are you?
I'm excellent. I'm very stoked for this. I'm honored to be here. I was very grateful to be asked to do this.
Oh my gosh, absolutely. You are by far one of the most incredible musicians that I've had the pleasure of meeting in the Philadelphia scene, and the surrounding area. I know you're not even in Philly anymore, but you're still a Philly person. You're still Philly royalty in my book, as I like to say. So Kiko and I actually met doing a song singing competition. And that is way back when Kiko's voice sounded slightly different than it does now. But you still knock it out of the park every single time. What have you been up to in this quarantine times?
So, oddly enough, so the first 2 weeks of quarantine, I was feeling really motivated. I was live streaming DJ sets every single day pretty much every day for the first 2 weeks of quarantine. And I got quickly burnt out. Started to focus a little bit on production. So I produce a little bit now. I took lessons with a incredible local producer who goes by Sweet Teeth. If you can check him out, he's amazing and he's very giving in what he does for the EDM community. So other than that, just working, making music and DJing. That's about it.
Hell yeah. I mean, it's all about the grind these days. It's just if you're a gig worker, if you're a musician, if you're an artist of any kind, what you have to do is just work for yourself. You have to motivate yourself to do that work. And I was in the same boat with you doing Facebook Lives. I know we were big supporters of each other for a really long time there. And that seemed to be what kept a lot of us going, was knowing that there were other artists out there that were in the same boat and were going through the same things that we were. And speaking of other artists in the same boat, I'm going to bring on our other incredible guest of this evening. It's none other than Luscious Luke. Everybody give it up. Yes, let me hear you in those comments down there. We want to hear what's going on. And
what's up, y'all? Yes, y'all.
Yes.
How you living, y'all? Thank you for having me on this show.
Absolutely. Thanks for being here.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Right.
Was that a plug or what?
It could be, yeah. It depends. Yeah. But I'm super excited. I've already been having fun in the green room. I can't wait to see what this show has to freaking offer. This is so cool. Congratulations on your new show. This is so neat, and I'm honored to be a part of it.
Oh my gosh. Well, likewise, I am honored to have you on the show. Luke and I have been friends for a couple years now, and I don't know, Luke, that I've ever gotten to see you like really perform out in public. But I have had the honor of getting together with you and having some jam sessions. I've had the honor of listening to some of your tracks. Like, you are not only a gifted songwriter, but you are incredibly gifted at producing your own tracks and putting your songs together. You're also a rapper. You seem to, know your way around the music. So I'd love to hear about like what you've been doing, during quarantine and how you've been keeping it creative and keeping it fresh.
Wow. Well, the accolades that you give me are strum my heartstrings dearly. Thank you, dear. I was so gung-ho social media wise. You and I have talked about this before. You either are 100% social media or you kind of get lost in the fray. You have to make it like kind of a job. So for quarantine, I actually took the year off of social media, kind of like Lil Wayne, real G's move in silence like lasagna. You know what I'm saying? You don't let them know what you're doing. You may have seen me perform before, but you always let them want a little bit more, I got my name out there, you're always gonna be wondering. And when I give you all that, that makes it extra special. You feel me? I got my hands in all my different little pots. They're stirring. But hey, you'll see.
Hey, amen. I mean, cheers to that.
Right? I'm excited to be able to kind of open Pandora's box for just a moment tonight and like show you what I've been working on.
Hell yeah. I am super excited to see what both of you have been working on. I also am very excited because you two are bringing a different style to this show than we've had in the past. And surprise for our audience, neither of our folks are going to be performing their songs live. We're going to pretend like we didn't have a full extra month to prepare for this show. And that's why they were able to, get just like a little bit more quality in what is being presented. But both of our performers here have not only prepared songs, they've not only written songs, they've also produced these songs into music videos for us. So I'm like so incredibly excited for us to show the world these creations that have happened. I'm not there. I'm not all the way there yet. I'm going to be performing live tonight. So at least there will be some kind of familiar aspects to this show. But I think without further ado, I kind of want to kick it over to Kiko and see what you presented for us. So Kiko, if you have any kind of like, welcome to this song, or if you want to explain it before we go ahead and do it, now's your opportunity to do so. You can say no as well.
No, I will preface this. Just gotta say, we all know that there's one or two passive aggressive folks that just kind of fire off the passive aggressive comments. So that song is an ode to that, and I hope y'all enjoy it.
All right. Well, before we start that, I did completely forget to tell everybody what this month's episode is about, because I kind of just assumed that everybody would know. This month's episode was to write a song about something that mildly annoys you about someone that you know, but does not annoy you enough to tell them. So without further ado, let's hear from Kiko McGowan.
Let's go, Keek.
I love how you just wear anything. I don't care what everyone says.
You're doing great.
You look
So comfortable today.
That was really clever.
Especially for you.
You look great, especially
For your age.
Thanks, but we're gonna go in a
Different direction.
I wish I could relax as much as you do and
not feel guilty.
You have such a lovely smile. You don't even notice.
The acne.
Wow, what a daring haircut. You are so
Brave, 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 brave.
The ass and passive aggressive.
Yes, 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 Kiko. Oh my God. Like,
What a ride.
That was a ride.
honestly, though, where I just need to know. I mean, like, obviously, I know the inspiration. I can like infer the inspiration for that, but I mean, is there anybody you want to call out right now in particular on the show? Because like that seemed a little directed.
Actually, in all honesty, it wasn't like directed at anybody. So my friend Lauren was in the video, and her vocals were used in the like the little vocal snippets. Yeah, she just was like, why don't we kind of what if I just wrote down a bunch of passive aggressive comments? I was like, oh my God, we can do like a Chainsmokers thing, like for selfie. So it kind of just it honestly came together in one day.
Wow.
I produced that song in one day, and we made the video in one day. So it was a really productive week. I'll say that much.
So you've been like waiting for this for a long, long time then to come.
So kind of, I started another song and then scrapped the whole thing. And then this past Sunday, we actually did all that.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Oh my
It was
gosh,
fun.
that's impressive.
It was very fun. Thank you.
Yeah, the video's great. The twerking honestly makes it.
Right.
The beat is great. I'd love to hear about your process. Like, how do you get started on creating a song that is like mostly electronic or 100% electronic? Like, what's the first thing that you do?
So first thing I usually do, well, in this case, I had the little pre-drop line in my head, which was you put the ass in passive aggressive. But for production in an electronic song, I start with a bass drum and a kick. I use a program called FL Studio. It's like a upgraded sort of garage band in a way, digital audio workstation or a DAW. And I usually focus on the rhythmic elements first, and then I move into little, sort of ARP type stuff or synth type stuff, and then I add a bass line under that. So it's honestly like a puzzle almost, and it's really cathartic for me for sure. So
Awesome.
yeah.
Yeah, I love
Thank
that.
you.
So who's is it your vocals the whole time?
No, it's my friend Lauren. She was in the music video as well. One day we were just chilling in my room, and she wrote down a bunch of passive aggressive comments, and we just took a mic and put them in, and I chopped up her regular voice and then pitched it down to kind of be extra aggressive or extra passive aggressive.
Yep.
So it was a lot of fun to make, and honestly, I will say this. Production can be, and I'm sure Luke can attest this too, music production can be a little bit frustrating, especially like in the beginning stages, and working with someone else and kind of doing it that way, or sort of collabing, and also it made it fun. And like I can honestly say this is the first music production piece I've done, which was actually fun to make. So this was awesome. So
I
yeah,
love hearing that.
Thank you. Yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah,
That was freaking awesome. That was awesome.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Definitely agree with the whole being frustrating. After a while, it starts like not even sound like anything, and you're like losing your mind. I don't really have many people to bounce ideas off of, mainly because the friends I do have are just tone deaf, offbeat. They got not a musical bone in their body, and the ones I do have aren't really around, or like they live like. It's important to have that one-on-one or back-to-back some feedback. So I know your pain, and I'm definitely a procrastinator myself. So I feel all of that immensely.
Yeah, you guys would have been great on episode 2 because the topic was literally to write a song about what you didn't do yesterday.
Ooh.
Which now that I think about it, I kind of want you to both like go home after this episode and write that song because I feel like both of you would have like really good takes on that topic.
Or we could just collab one.
Oh, you collab? Yes, that's what this show. That's like the second part of this show is let's see how we can get our artists that come on the show to collaborate.
Oh, absolutely. It's already been in the works. We've already been talking about it.
I love that. That's beautiful.
It is.
All right,
it's
well.
Awesome.
I think this is a perfect segue to check out what Luke has created for us for this evening. Luke, do you have anything you'd like to preface your video with?
Oh, nothing that would ever prepare you for what we're about to say.
All right, well then I am unprepared.
I got something to soften the blow here.
All right,
First of all, I have to shout out to Kiko for helping me out. Getting my music up online. A huge shout out. This wouldn't even be playing if it wasn't, and I need to shout them out big time.
Thank you, friends helping friends.
Yeah, because I was annoying Jeffrey, this freaking Jeremy.
Who?
Sorry, it's got a little bit of margarita going. And
you said Jeffrey.
I'm so mad. I said Jeffrey. Chill. Skip that. Is this live? So
we can cut that out in post, right?
Right. Good. So procrastination could be a friend of mine because I've realized through years and years of procrastination, I have been able to pull out my best work during crunch time. And I don't know if I'm proud of this or not, but this episode was delayed a whole month, and you'd be surprised to find out that everything you're about to see was made this morning. So I laid some of the beats down. I had some of my lyrics written out, and I had an idea for what I wanted, but nothing was actually laid until this morning. And then at 1 p.m., this video had to be in by 3 p.m. At 1 p.m., I finished the song, and I said, you know what? I bet I can wrap up a music video to this real quick. So this is what you're about to see. No one else has seen this except my eyes and my 39 multiple personalities. And we give to you Neighbor.
Hey, neighbor.
Hi, yeah.
Oh,
Long night last night.
was I being loud last night with my friends?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
I'm
were.
sorry. I will try to keep it down next time, right?
That'd be great. Thanks.
Ugh. Like what? Hey, neighbor.
Hi, yeah.
Oh,
Long night last night.
was I being loud last night with my friends?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
I'm
were.
sorry. I will try to keep it down next time, right?
That'd be great. Thanks.
Ugh, like whatever, bitch. You can never, bitch. You probably jealous that you are not on my level, bitch. Yeah. Cooped up in the house alone with your son and your husband while I be making music, playing video games and fucking. Girl, mind your own business. If you want a peace and quiet, why the fuck you city living? And I don't really give a fuck if you're trying to sleep. I don't hold the same schedule that you're trying to keep. I'm making beats. Suck on my me, or we can kiki in the street. I'll control all delete. God gave me this voice. If it's loud, it's not my dad. You're not my mother, and your husband's. I hate my it's being quiet. Right, then I wanna be wrong. I hate my you can probably hear me recording this song. I hate my don't tell me what to
enough to cash checks. I hate my neighbor. I hope you hear it when I have sex.
Ooh, hi. You didn't hear any of that, right? Oh, good. No, never mind. It was nothing. Love your headband, girl. Right. If you had a fucking problem, you could text me telling me it's getting loud. Then I finish what I'm doing and you never hear a sound. But since you being petty, banging on my walls and screaming, I'ma make it so you got a healthy ear full of me, bitch. Then I'm not leaving. Where you fighting with your family? Apples not far from the tree, sis. Like it is what I'm telling you. The mother of the brood and what you're breeding is a gremlin. And not the lit kind. I'm talking about the kind you feeding after midnight. He's an ugly motherfucker. And that's facts. Talk all the shit you want, you can kiss my fat ass.
I hate my neighbor. If being quiet's right, then I wanna be wrong. I hate my neighbor. You can probably hear me recording this song. I hate my neighbor. Don't tell me what to do, I'm old enough to cash checks. I hate my neighbor. I hope you hear it when I have shut the fuck up. How you gonna talk shit shaped like a wet baby bitch? Yeah. The way I scold my kids ain't none of your business. That's my decision. Yeah. You ain't your fucking saint, so you didn't act like you're all religious. How you say you want a boyfriend, but all the dudes in your room sound different. That's who they are, ho. Don't get smart, ho. Don't forget that I can hear when you fart, ho. And what I am, ho. And what you are isn't. This is my home and I'm gonna. And girl, this ain't a prison. A wet baby pigeon. Girl, stop giving lit. You look like someone put a wig on top of cigarette. I don't give a fuck. I never fucking did. So fuck you when your husband and your ugly fucking kid. I hate my neighbor. If being quiet's right, then I wanna be wrong. I hate my neighbor. You can tell. You can hear me recording this song. I hate my neighbor. Don't tell me what to do, I'm old enough to cash checks. I hate my neighbor. I hope you hear it when I have sex.
Where am I? There I am. Yes. Okay, so clearly there was some effed up S going on over here. So what we are going to do right now is try it again because
Run that back.
because I don't think anybody here got the full effect of what that was supposed to be. And so what we're going to do right now is is that on the screen?
Yeah, I gave it a little bit of a scene change. I don't know what's going on.
Okay, ready?
Oh yeah, mine has strobe effects too. Sorry, everyone. Might be a little late.
Is this the right one?
No.
Is that Kiko's?
Yeah.
No. Oh, here it is. Got it.
Hey, neighbor.
Hi, Dad.
Oh,
Long night last
was
night.
I being loud last night with my friends?
Yeah,
Oh, I'm sorry. I will try to keep it down next time, right?
That'd be great.
Like, whatever, bitch. you can never, bitch. You probably jealous that you are not on my level, bitch. Yes, up in the house alone with your son and your husband while I be making music, playing video games and fuck. Girl, mind your own business. If you wanna be so quiet, why the fuck you city living? I don't really give a fuck if you're trying to sleep. I don't hold the same schedule that you're trying to keep. I'm making beats. So suck on my me, or we can kick you in the street out control.
Fuck.
Smart hoe. Don't forget that I can hear when you fart, hoe. And what I am, hoe. And what you are isn't. This is my home and I'm Jordan, girl. This ain't a prison. A red baby pigeon. Girl, stop getting lit. You look like someone put a wig on top of cigarette. I don't give a fuck. I never fucking did. So fuck you and your husband and your ugly fucking kid. If it ain't right, then I wanna be wrong. You can probably hear me recording this song. Don't tell me what to do, I'm old enough to cash checks. I hope you hear it when I have sex.
Yes, 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 yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait, we gotta bring you back in. Unmute it.
I couldn't hear anything, but I hope you guys could.
There was no sound.
Not for me.
God damn it. Someone unmute Kiko. All right. Well, this is a great learning experience. Let's just say the Song of the Month Club has been live up until now, and apparently that is the only way that I know how to do anything is just by doing it live. So thank you both for being technologically savvy, and pardon me for not knowing anything about video content. So basically, we are going to play that video again at the end of the show so that we can get the full effect, because obviously everybody needs to see that. I'm hoping, Luke, that you're going to post that on your Instagram and your YouTube and Facebook and like literally everywhere that's possible, because from what I saw, it was absolutely fantastic.
I already deleted it. I'm sorry.
Well, I have the raw copy of it, so I will be posting it on Song of the Month Club.
I'm totally kidding. It'll be on my.
I was gonna say I have a copy too.
Yes. Okay. Great. So we all have copies, which means we can send it around to everybody that we know. So let's move past this technical snafu that we've been dealing with, and let's talk about the process. Like, Luke, did you actually write that song this morning?
Yes. So I had the idea of things I wanted to say. So I had single sentences in my notepad, and then I would write lines that like kind of rhyme with that, because the punchline is like the second or like the fourth line of a bar. And like, so if the funny part was the fourth line, then I have to write 3 lines that rhyme with it that lead up to that one. And as far as the beat, I have no idea what I'm doing. I've only made 2 beats in my entire life. And same thing, you start with a bass beat and then you build up, and then it definitely does get frustrating, but what I learned is I keep telling myself to keep going no matter what. It's going to turn into something. And it totally freaking did. And I cannot believe I actually turned that out in a matter of like 3 hours this morning. I was just like, you know what? I can do it. I bet I can do it. And I did it. It was fun. And hopefully you can see the full effect on my Instagram at absolutely717. Absolutely with a K, because my name's Luke. Absolutely 717. See what I did there?
God. It's
Genius.
so clever.
All
It's
around.
so clever. I can't handle it.
Right. Thank you.
Amazing. I mean, when you came in as, was it you were the neighbor, right? You were like the neighbor in the second half there. That's what I thought. Okay.
Because I never want to take myself too seriously, and if I have so much to say to her, it's actually my real neighbor, and we really do hate each other. And how do I want to say this? Fuck her.
wait, you told me a great story the other day about how the two of you were like literally yelling through the walls.
That's what I'm saying.
I need you to tell that story to everybody that's watching.
So, okay. Basically, I sing usually, and I'm really loud because I was trained and had an ear for gospel, and that's all very big, open, belting notes. And so I'm always yelling. I don't really know much about falsetto. It's all like chest voice. And sometimes I don't check the time of the day while I'm doing that. And sometimes I will belt accidentally at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock.
Accidentally, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And I get a swift, angry, vigorous, and vengeful slam knocking on my wall. And it's not just, excuse me, can you please quiet down? It's, will you shut the fuck up? And that's why I gave her verse. Because I'm sure if I have a lot to say about her, which is what I was saying, she has a lot to say about me. I never want to take myself too seriously. So she's like, yeah, you're talking shit. Well, you're shaped like a wet baby pigeon. You say you want a boyfriend, but all the dudes in your room sound different. And she's like, don't come for me because I have just as much dirt on you. And I go, oh, please, bitch, I can hear it when you fart. And like, we just go back and forth. It's like, it's just silly. But when we do see each other in the streets, it's very, hi, how are you? Because we're fake as fuck towards each other because we have to coexist. Well, one night she banged on my wall, banged.
Bung.
Good. I'm gonna go with bung this time. She
bung. I like bung.
And yeah, hung on my wall at late night and like bitched me out. So the next day, I hear her hollering at her kids, which is what the song is saying. Like, you're hollering at your kids, and they scream just like you. The apple does not fall far from the tree. So you're breeding. I said you're breeding a gremlin, and not the cool kind. Like, it's the one that you don't feed after midnight. And like you're breeding like this trash little kid. He's ugly as hell and I hate him. And he bangs his freaking basketball on my wall every night. We have beef. We have real life beef, me and this lady.
You have an enemy. You have like a real
life nemesis.
Yeah.
And so I banged back. I bung back on the wall.
I bung on the wall. I can't.
And she had a lot to freaking say. So that was like, she was like, who is banging on my... She can probably hear this story right now. And and like, that's part of the chorus. I was like, you can probably hear me singing this song because at 6 o'clock in the morning, I woke up all bright-eyed. I'm like, I have to finish singing this song. And some of the parts are yelled. So I'm yelling, I hate my neighbor at like 6 o'clock in the morning. And the really messed up part is I found out their dog died today. and I'm screaming, I hate my neighbor. And I didn't find it out until after I sent it in, which I think makes it that much funnier because, of course,
Oh no.
like, of course, it's my luck. So, like, I wrote a song about that because fuck me, I'm an asshole. But it just makes it so much better. I love it.
So much better. Honestly, my favorite part, when you told me that story the other day, there was a part where you were banging on the wall and she was like, don't sing at 3:00 in the morning. And you were like, well, at least I'm good. And she was like, well, yeah, you're right. You are good.
Yeah. Yeah. I made that bitch compliment me in the middle of a fight. I was like, at least I'm a good singer. And she's like, you are good, but sing at a normal human time. And I was like, yeah. Like, it would suck so much if I was singing all day and I was a bad singer, right? So she was like, okay, well, you are a good singer, but sing at it. And I went, yeah. And she goes, oh, fuck yeah. And, like, she freaking hated me. And
wow, your neighbor sounds like she has a dirty, dirty mouth, and I'm glad that she's not in the episode with any of us. But speaking of great singers, I am going to move the show along because I have an incredible singer here with me today who not only helped me write the song that I am going to present for all of you, but is also going to help me sing the song. It's the first time ever that we've had this kitty.
oh, well, let me mute.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. He totally stole the spotlight. No, I'm going to bring the incredible Prince Wywy. Hey. Hello. Welcome. Oh, wait. Oh my God. You're going to be cool. I want to be cool. Hey. Wow. Okay. So we are Prince Wywy and the Jeremy Adam, the Prince Wywy and the Jeremy Adam. And we have prepared for you a song which is not about anyone in particular, will say, but if it is about you, you know who you are. Okay, you really do. You definitely, you know who you are. And I hope that this is going to work for me. Just a little more technical snafus, as we know, is the most fun part about this show, obviously. You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right. I really like them, think they're a good friend, but I really wish that they would stop talking about high school, popping all their pimples, taking all the cookies, fucking all my friends. But I'm not gonna say that, 'cause then I'd have to feel bad. And I already feel bad, 'cause what can you do?
What can you do?
What can you do? We don't mean to be mean, but we don't wanna play with you. Let's not hash this out, it's not worth what it would put you through. We don't mean to be mean, but we don't want to play with you. Let's not hash this out, it's not worth what it would put you through. That's you.
'Cause they're a person, but I really wish that they would stop throwing around their money, talking really quickly, using up the TP, staying much too late. But I'm not gonna say that, 'cause then I'd have to feel bad, and I already feel bad from thinking about you.
Ooh.
We don't mean to be mean, but we don't wanna play with you. Let's not hash this out, it's not worth what it would put you through. We don't mean to be mean, but we don't wanna play with you. Let's not hash this out, it's not worth what it would put you through.
It's not worth it.
Oh, it's not worth it.
It's not worth it.
It's not worth it.
It ain't worth it.
It's not worth it.
No, it ain't worth it.
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 just be cool and eliminate the following. Acting like you know me, moving much too quickly, asking me for favors when you won't do me one. I guess we're gonna say it, 'cause here we are, we said it. Let this be the last time, 'cause we have had enough. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. No, it ain't worth it. It's not worth it. Oh, it ain't worth it. It's not 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 worth it. Oh, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. No, no, no. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. No, it ain't worth it. It ain't.
And that's all they wrote, folks. It's certainly not worth it. Oh my gosh.
I'm triggered. That was about me. I'm the one who moves too quickly and like is like totally uncool. And you guys are like, you can chill with us, but like stop being like that. And I resonate on the other side.
Me too. I use all the TP all the time.
That was
All right,
wonderful.
well then you are not invited over to my house unless you bring your own TP from now on. But,
You just outed yourself, Keeks.
yeah, so I don't even know what to say about the song. Honestly, like Wyatt and I have written the last 3 songs for the last 3 episodes of Song of the Month Club together. This one, we literally were just so excited to be in person writing for the first time. It was such a different vibe because everything else had been written virtually through Zoom chats and through FaceTime calls and through Facebook Messenger video and like trying to write things on a shared Google Drive and all of these different like weird ideas virtually that just like made it very difficult to songwrite together. And when we got together this time to do it, Wyatt came up with the idea of like producing first, right? You came up with that idea?
What are you talking about?
Of like programming stuff in and making it more of like electronic and making it more of like
maybe that might have been.
I don't know,
my idea.
whatever it was. Basically what we did was we went into Logic and we found loops and we just like programmed Logic loops together and we kind of just like added a bunch of stuff in until we found something that sounded like the song that we wanted to write. And then the two of us started thinking about things that really annoyed us and we listed out a whole bunch of things that annoyed us about people and we wrote it into a song. And I think, you know, I don't know if you realize this, but I think we were singing about each other in the long run.
Oh, okay.
I think that's like
cool. No, it's all good. Cool.
Yikes. You
Right?
guys have to work out some stuff.
Yeah, right. Clearly.
I just mean like as a duet, you know, like if it was in a musical.
Oh well, yeah, for sure.
Right.
If we were in a musical.
I meant like our characters
Yeah,
were
our
singing about each other.
characters.
Yeah,
Right. Nice save, Jeremy.
Put the mask on. Just put the mask on. Well, Wyatt, do you have anything you'd like to say about the song?
No, I'm good. I feel like you said it. You said it so well. I mean, it's exciting that was like the first time you and I have ever written a song together, not on a guitar. So that's kind of fun.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
I liked that.
It was a very different.
We switched it up.
Yeah, it was different for me too because I was like producing and mixing at the same time, and I was trying to like change different stuff within Logic while also while like Wyatt was over there writing lyrics and was like, oh, does this sound good? And then I would like sing something. We would sing it back to each other. And it was definitely a different, you know, a much different feeling, a much different dynamic for songwriting than like either of us have approached it in the past. And, you know, I also feel like it was super appropriate because, you know, not only did we produce something that's not acoustic, that was not, you know, that was not like us with an acoustic guitar, which is kind of our regular MO, like we got to produce something that was electronic, which was very similar to both guests that we had on the show this
I
month.
know, right?
Kind of
like
like
you did it on
crazy,
not even on purpose.
Yeah, like literally did not do that on purpose at all.
Love it.
So, all right, well, I'm going to let you go back to your corner over there. Get out of here.
Kudos to you two doing that live too. That takes a lot.
I mean, we're both like way more used to doing things live anyway. So for me, that's just I preparing a video and preparing a song in advance is more pressure to me than me just like pulling out my guitar and doing it. So I think it's weird that we have those like differences of worlds you know, where like for you guys, it might be easier. For you, at least, it might be easier to pre-record something and send in a video. And for me, it's like, well, I just want to whip my guitar out and sing what I'm used to, you know?
Totally. I feel like I can kind of adapt to whatever. Just because I stopped caring about everything. It ain't worth it.
That's right.
So
Well,
just,
I'll tell you something I do care about. I care about hearing you two perform again. Do you have another song, maybe, Kiko? Can we throw it over to you so that we can like hear your beautiful voice one more time, or maybe for the first time during this show?
I'll sing a song. A lot of y'all know, well, maybe not all of you know, but Bon Iver is like my god. My guitar is tuned in banjo tuning. So the only song I can really do is Exile, the T Swift and Bon Iver collab. So we'll give it a go. Who knows how it'll go, but I haven't really sang a lot recently because I'm transitioning and my voice has dropped. So I'm working on adjusting to that. But yeah, I'm ready to just start singing, I guess. Let's get ready to get sad.
All right, let's give you the whole screen and take it away.
All right. I can see you standing on me with his arms around your body, laughing, but the joke's not funny at all. And it took you 5 whole minutes to pack us up and leave me with it, holding all this love out here in the hall. I think I've seen this film before, and I didn't like the ending. I'm not sure homeland anymore. So what am I defending now? You're my town, now I'm in exile, seeing you out. Think I've seen this film before. I can see you staring at me like it's just your understudy, like you get your knuckles bloody for me. Second, third, and 100th chances, balancing on breaking branches. Those eyes add insult to injury. I think I've seen this film before, and I didn't like the ending. I'm not your problem anymore. So what am I defending? You're my town, now I'm in exile, seeing you. Think I've seen this film before, so I'm leaving out the side door. So step right out. There is no amount of crying I can do for you all this time. Always walked a very thin line, didn't even hear me out. You never gave a warning sign. All this time, you never seen the light. Didn't stop to hear you out. Never gave a warning sign. So many signs, so many signs. I think I've seen this film before, and I didn't like the ending. I'm not your homeland anymore. So what am I defending? You're my town. Now I'm in exile, seeing you out. Think I've seen this film before. Thanks.
Yes, Kiko. Oh my god.
That was wonderful.
Well, thanks.
You tug at my heartstrings so perfectly. And I mean, like, you've been doing that for years and years and years and years now. And like, you just go into this place, into this zone where everybody just wants to shut up and listen to you.
Thank you.
I mean, the tone of your voice is absolutely beautiful. You know, post transition, anything, whatever. Like, you have always known how to control your voice and how to do what sounds right for you and what sounds comfortable for you, what sounds comfortable for other people, what other people want to hear and everything. And that, I mean, now that you have that bass in your voice, it really is just like filling it out so freaking nicely.
Thank you.
And you should be really proud of yourself, honestly.
Thank you. It's been so fun to get that lower range. It's been like, oh yeah, like it's been awesome.
Yeah, you have a nice like low grit to your voice that pairs so nicely with those like really soft riffs that you were floating over. It was like super cool. It paired nicely. I like it.
Thank you so much, Luke. Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you, Luke. That was this is fun. I was very nervous, but thank you.
No need to be. That was wonderful.
Thank you.
So can you tell me about your, just, you know, like a little bit about why you're so obsessed with Bon Iver and, like, you know, and
yeah,
what's the background there?
So background, I first heard Skinny Love, which is probably the most popular Bon Iver song, on XPN in like 2008, like right when it came out. And something in me, like I just kind of started playing guitar and I was like, I need to learn that song immediately. And since then I've seen them 4 times in concert. And for me, it's like, I don't have like, I'm spiritually, I feel connected to the, you know, the higher power and stuff. I'm not religious or anything, but I feel like when I go see them, like I'm going to church or something. Like it's something very special. And I know everyone kind of has an artist like that, or anyone that's interested in music. You know, we have artists like that, and that for me has just been Bon Iver. So, yeah.
Mine's my fridge. Whenever I open that fridge up, I'm like,
me too.
I'm here for the
what
Lord.
A freaking goofball.
I'm here for the Lord, and the Lord is here for me, baby. Yes. And He is omnipresent. I'll tell you that.
That's awesome.
I was gonna say mine is Kesha.
Period.
You know, it dates back to like an obsession when I was 17, and I went to her concert, and she was just like, "Be yourself,
Kesha or old Kesha?
Unapologetically, fucking always." And I said, "You know what, Kesha? I am gonna be myself, and I sure as hell hope that people like it because I like it a lot, and that's all that really matters." You know, and if that's the thing that we can spread through our music and through our artistry, then I think that's really what it is just being true to yourself, you know?
Kesha is the truth. All hail.
Amen.
Absolutely.
I'm praying that she comes out with a new album soon.
Praise her.
Right.
I like old Kesha. I like new Kesha. I love the journey in between. And I'll sing every song from start to finish. Loud and proud.
Oh my God. Well, speaking of you singing, I do believe that we have another video that you may have sent in.
There's barely any singing in it.
There's no singing in it?
It's all rap. Yet again.
Oh, it's rap? Stop it.
Believe it or not.
Well, then not speaking of you singing, just speaking of you performing, how about we get another song from Luscious Luke up in here? I'm ready for it. All right. I think it's loaded. We're going to cross our fingers. Yes.
Okay. Go ahead.
All right. Well, take it away.
Quickly. I'm just kidding.
Okay. This is my recording studio. I know. It's pretty whack, but it's all I have. And this specific app, there's no like, you can't go back and edit and like try midway through. You just kind of, just whatever you record is what you got. So, pretty much basically we are about to one take this, period. And I thought we'd just have some fun with it, film it, and just goof off. All right, I guess let's do it. I should find some water though. My mouth is dry, sweetie. Okay, no water. Let's do it. Let's go. Whew. All right, this is it. Come on.
Yo, yo, it's LB. Let's get it. Yo. LB so clean when he speak on the beat. He's sleek on the freak when he cheat. With the freaks, these geeks wanna be in the streets. Cause I keep it free speech when I speak on the beat. Like the beasties. First CD I bought, like rapping in the mirror, hitting rhythm, spitting all night. You be home alone, just like a clone playing at Fortnite. Talking all that this and that, but IRL it's on site. Digging the way I'm preaching when I teach him how I freak 'em. Can I get a water? Cotton mouth affecting speech. I'm peeking while I'm peeking, but I'm weaking. No one need. Meet me on the weekend. We can freak under the sheets. He could like, I don't know, get it or whatever. If you looking right, I don't know, I'd let him or whatever. Cause I'm the male missy. You can freaking miss me. Where's that water that I asked for? Cause I'm getting dizzy. Cause I've been hitting the blizzy. Sitting pretty, booked and busy. City living, I'm giving it pretty different. It's a pity if he fitting his pics and looking litty. But it's shitty when he show up to the crib looking like gritty. You better not dare ya. Fear with me and say your prayer, we could war. When you see me pay ya. I'm walking around the city like the mother pharaoh mayor. And I'll stay up all night and sleep most of the day. And when I wake up, it's video games and I'm always first player. Beat me in the streets and I make them run like DMC and being enemies releasing heat up in the DM. TMC paparazzi. From the AM to the PM, I be trapping like Nina. Got them haters making BMs. TMI on the prize and I'm only getting hotter. How many times do I have to imply that I need some water? Never mind, I'm fine. Just find it funny how I already asked like 5 times. Anyway, I'm cool, fresh and old school. Got a problem with me, then suck my toadstool, ho. You can try and stop me, I rock with one rule, yo. Mangia la minchia, va fa fanculo. Facemi il culo, faccio. Ooh, whoa, did I just speak Italian? That's so cool, bro. I think I'm losing it. I feel like I'm a robot. Now would be a really good time for that glass of water. Here, not your water. At your water, not your water. I can do this shit all damn day, all damn night. Even though I'm gay, I'ma still fuck you up all day, all night. Yeah, I know I'm gay, but today I'm bi. Who do I have to fuck to get some water in this dump? I'm done asking politely. I've been asking from the jump. That wasn't supposed to rhyme. I'm not rapping right now. I'm dead thirsty. Like I'm dead thirsty. Like I'm parched. My mouth is like a freaking desert. It's like sandpaper right now. Like, where is my water? Y'all just gonna stand around and watch? Where's my water? Where's my water? Sorry, dude.
That is so funny.
Are we back? I think we're back.
Well, this is playing a live show. Just threw my water at the computer. Seriously, the man's thirsty.
Oh my god. That was so good though. Are you kidding me? One take wonder. Like what?
Right. So that is cool because this is a songwriting show and it kind of shows my process. That video showed a little bit of my process of writing. My studio is a 1-track thing. And like you can't go midway and start over because like it's just that's the way. And then I take that audio file and bring it over to GarageBand. I make things a lot more harder than I should, but I have my way. There's a method to my madness. Fuck you if you don't like it.
Well,
so
the method works. That's all I have to say.
Hey, so while I'm writing it, I'm like, what rhymes with water? Oh no, I already used water. And I was like, I can use water again. Who says I can't? I'm just gonna keep asking for water. and so I used to be like a party rapper. I would always like to go out like in the cigarette section or like the weed section of a party and like I'll be like, yo, does anyone rap? And one guy will always be like, yeah, I rap. And like I'll have these pre-written like party kind of raps to keep like it's very that vibe. So when I write, I think of what would be funny at a party. So I want to spit that at a party and see how many times I have to ask for water for someone to go run upstairs and get me an actual cup of water, which is like super funny to me. And like if I make it all the way to the end, I'm like, yo, who do I have to fuck to get some water? And I'm like, wait, are you serious? Like, did you actually want water? I'm like, give me the water. And like I think that's
Well,
really funny.
I think at that point you would just have to like leave the circle, go get your water, and then come back with the water and be
Right,
like, "None of you bitches are gonna do it for me. I'm gonna do it for myself."
Or like I'll keep rapping while I'm going up the stairs. Like, to
Yes,
get water,
they have to follow you up to get the cup of water.
or you'll just hear my voice like slowly trail away and then like come back. And then, like,
That's the music video. That's the music video right there. Is like you
Yeah.
slowly going away to get the water and coming back.
Right. That's another way that I learn how to rhyme. I do it all in gibberish first. So I do like digga bato chima lapa tima quapa dim sigga digga fulga digga sigga dan, and I will write words that sound like digga dan, and like you'll like sick in my pants or like something like that, and then I'll write over it so that the flow's already there. I don't have to worry about making it flow. Then I'll just pick out some stupid ass words and like it'll just sound good, even though I'm talking about nonsense.
Right. I have a similar process of placeholders, you know, and it helps me get through the song, because a lot of times you'll get caught up on like, oh, are these lyrics perfect? Are these lyrics what I want them to be? And, you know, if you can write something in place where you at least have something that will get you past that line, so you can keep on writing the rest of the song, then you can be like, oh, okay, I'll come back and I'll rewrite that line later. Or you'll realize like, oh, I actually liked what I wrote and it makes more sense down the line here. Or like, I'll take this line and move it over here, you know, and it just helps you like get over whatever that bump is.
And it's nice to have like checkpoints, meaning like, you know, this part's coming up. And so instead of seeing this entire rest of a song, you know, you just have to make it to verse 1 and you have that chorus 1 there. And then you copy and paste that to chorus 2 and 3, and you're like, okay, it doesn't seem so much. You're actually putting little, like Keek said, like little puzzle pieces together slowly and hopefully making a song by 3 p.m. the day of
the day it's
due. Yeah, right.
Yeah, no, it's great that you figured that out also, and like you created your own process for it, because I tell a lot of songwriters that come to me and ask me like, how do I get past just writing a first line? That is literally what I'll tell them. I'll be like, write gibberish. I'll be like, I don't know if you guys know the old wives' tale, but apparently when the Beatles went in to record Yesterday, the lyrics were scrambled eggs, just some bacon and some scrambled eggs, or something like that. Like, it was like literally he did not have the lyrics at all. He like went into the studio that morning, he wrote out the actual lyrics, and we had one of the most beautiful songs from the Beatles written out of that, you know. But the fact that they had the melody, the fact that they had the music behind it, the fact that they knew what they wanted to do with the harmonies, they knew what they wanted to do with everything, but the words weren't there yet. It's like, well, if you can get past the words, and if you can get past whatever it is that's holding you up, and you can get yourself to the next level, eventually all of the rest of it will come and fall into place, and, you know, you'll find that last puzzle piece and you'll be able to create what it is you want to. So.
And one last bit of advice for anyone who's trying to get into songwriting: keep going. It's not going to sound like anything mid-song. That's why no one releases music midway through. They have to get to the finished part first. You're not going to like what it's in the middle, because that's not a finished song. Keep going and get to the end, and it'll be something.
Amen.
And if you distract them enough with bells and whistles and lights, then you'll just confuse them.
Yes. Well, speaking of finished songs, I have another one to sing for you all, and I'm going to bring the Prince Wywy back onto the screen so that the two of us can sing you one of our the first song I think ever that we wrote together, or one of the first songs that we ever wrote together. And this song is the exact opposite of the song that we performed for you earlier tonight. And it's from our first show that we wrote together as well, with our theater company, the Hummingbards. And if you like that, let's get up, like sweet. We'll squeeze all close to each other. Okay. All right. This song is called The Friendship Song. Since I've been alone here, the world seems so grim. I found myself searching for all signs of kin. I swear that I'll never find people again, but still the search goes on.
Have we met? I think I knew somebody like you a year ago.
Have we met?
I think I know you, or I
Wish I knew you, or I wish I knew you.
So this is the friendship song.
This is the friendship song.
And that was the anti-friendship song.
The one we did before.
So if that was the anti-friendship song, and this is the friendship song, then why aren't we in the bathtub right now?
We should be in the bathtub right now. That is right. We should be in the bathtub right now. The more that I look, the less that I see. Just holding out hope that there isn't just me. I might be alone here for eternity, but still the search goes on.
Be my friend. I miss the feeling of knowing you, or someone like you.
I need you. Hold me close when the wind comes in to take me to. Well, if we're gonna be in the bathtub together, then we should probably be like rub-a-dub-dubbing, don't you think?
This is working out. Getting clean.
Just don't use all the TP, okay?
I'll do what I want.
And I'm seeing visions everywhere. I'm searching high and low, but I can't stop, can't get enough. I'm always on the go. When I find some other person, will the search be at its end? When I finally find a friend,
Please come back. I
really don't care about myself at all. I just need you to come home. You can have anything, you can take everything. I'll give it all to you. I love bath time with you.
Me too. It's mainly the bubbles for me, honestly.
Yeah, I like the bubbles.
That's
the
what
most
I-
for
yeah.
sure. We're gonna have to take a bubble bath soon. And I'm seeing visions everywhere, searching high and low. We can't stop, can't get enough. We're always on the go. When we find some other person, will the search be at its end? When we finally find a friend, I'll be your friend.
I'll be your friend.
Oh.
Yes.
Wow. Well, thanks for joining me again.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
That was so fun.
I love singing that song.
I love your earrings.
Thank you.
They're
It's
so
just
cute.
one. Just one ear.
Oh, I love your earring.
The other one is
Oh, the other one's just not
bare.
there.
It's bare.
Yeah. Mine's the same way, except I don't even have a hole on the other side.
This is a friendship earring with my partner. Because we're partners, but we're also friends.
Cute. I
So
love
they have the
that.
same one.
Oh my god. I'm going to have to copy that because that is so
Yeah.
freaking cute.
Yeah.
It's like cuter than the necklace thing.
We're gonna be we're best friends.
Wow. I love that. And that's so appropriate
Okay.
with our friendship song.
Yeah.
Oh my god, amazing.
Meanwhile, I can't even get a text.
Meanwhile, I don't know. I didn't have anything to follow that up
Okay. Well, first of all, let me follow up by saying how beautiful that was. That
Thank you.
That sound. This is not a read at all. That sounded like an outro from like a Disney Channel Junior song, like Out of the Box.
Yes.
Or like
Yeah.
You have to sing me a cover of Bear, the Big Blue House singing. Goodbye, goodbye, good friends, goodbye. What's tomorrow is going to go. Yo,
Thank you, thank
y'all
you.
sound so nice and pleasant, and it does sound like you guys are friends. And I want to get in that bathtub as well.
You are more than welcome because we're friends. We're friends, so you can join our
Excuse me,
bathtub.
I was kidding. I'm a God-fearing man. Okay, we don't do that.
That is bull. I know you relatively well, Luscious, and I'm just gonna say, yeah,
Zip
that is
it.
not the truth. But just a little backstory to that song. We wrote a show. We were both collaborators on writing a show together. It was actually the first show produced by Wyatt's theater company, the Hummingbards. It was way back in 2016. The whole show was devised by the people that were in it, which means that we were literally given all these different assignments of what to write. That song actually was 2 separate assignments, or one assignment that Wyatt and I both worked on separately that ended up getting mashed together into a song. And for years and years and years now, after the show happened, Wyatt and I have just had a love for that song and wanted to come back to it over and over and over again and perform it. And we just, like we love how our voices sound with it. We love that we're able to be super goofy in those talking points in between, and just kind of have personality and everything. So it's definitely one of those songs where it's been given a new life over and over again, which is just, as a songwriter, it's like all you can hope for, to continue to like your songs as the years go on and to be able to perform them and not be like, why am I still performing this thing? Like, that's the kind of song where it's just fun every single time. And back to get back to our show, the 2 songs that you 2 presented tonight were absolutely amazing. I can't wait to go back and watch them again. I do hope that you both post them on your social medias. Just to plug Kiko over there, I know it's 715 Keeks, Keeks, on Instagram. You can find them at Kiko McGowan on Spotify.
Not yet.
On SoundCloud.
Keeks on SoundCloud. Yeah.
Keeks on SoundCloud. All right. And you can spell it the same way that it's spelled right here, right there. And down below we have the incredible Luscious Luke, who you can find as Luscious on Spotify, and you can find at Absolutely 717. Thank you. Absolutely 717. It's absolutely with a K. So please go give them a follow. Please send in some tips so that we can spread the love around to our incredible musicians for their work that they did tonight. Do you either of you have any last minute thoughts? Because we're about ready to wrap up here. We are going to play Luke's video one more time so that our folks can get the full effect and make sure that the sound happens and the audio, and the video happens and everything at the same time. But once again, I do want to thank both of you for coming on the show. You guys have been absolutely fantastic.
Thanks for having us. This was awesome. I had a blast. So
yeah, and you've always been a friend of mine, and I'm glad I made a new friend in Keek. And you'll be hearing something from us, whether it be a song, a collab, or just a fart. But
I mean, if
more
it's
likely a fart.
If it's an auto-tuned fart, honestly, if it's an auto-tuned fart, I want to hear it from the 2 of you.
Whatever it's going to be, you're going to like it.
Yeah. Throw it in a synth, just like manipulate the fart.
Nobody would ever know. Nobody would literally ever know. Well, I will say, when the 2 of you write a song together, please let me know, because I'm going to obviously put it here on the show so that people can see. I mean, we're going to have like the Shark Tank, like, where are they now? Kind of thing. And we'll bring you guys back on. It'll be really cute. And speaking of which, future episodes, part of what's so fun about this show is that we bring guests on to write their own music, to write their own songs. But we also want to throw that out to the audience. So next month, we're going to have another episode. We're going to have another topic. We're going to have new guests. We want the audience to submit as well. If you have something that you want to say, if you have a song that you want to sing, send it in to us. We'll play it on the show. We want to hear it from everybody, from our past guests, from people who might be on the show in the future. We want to put you guys on the show. So please send in your submissions. Please join in on our show. We have so much fun. We want you to have just as much fun as we're having up here. And I want to thank my guests once again before I sign off. This has been Song of the Month Club. Thank you to everybody who's watched. We're going to give Luke's video one more chance. and we're not going to interrupt it at all this time. Let's see if this works. Here we go.
Hey, neighbor.
Yeah.
Oh,
Long no last
was I being loud last night with my friends?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
I'm
were.
sorry. I will try to keep it down next time, right?
That'd be great.
Like whatever, bitch. You can never, bitch. You're probably jealous that you are not on my level, bitch. Yeah, cooped up in the house alone with your son and your husband while I be making music, playing video games and fuck. Girl, mind your own business. If you want to be so quiet, why the fuck you city living? I don't really give a fuck if you're trying to sleep. I don't hold the same schedule that you're trying to keep. I'm making beats. So suck on my meat, or we can kiki in the street. I control all the lead. God gave me this voice. If it's loud, it's not my dad. You're not my mother, and your husband's.
If you ain't quite right, then I wanna be wrong. You can probably hear me recording this song. Don't tell me what to do, I'm old enough to cash checks. I hope you hear it when I have sex.
Hi. You didn't hear any of that, right? Oh, good. No, never mind. It was nothing. Love your headband, girl. Right. If you had a fucking problem, you could text me telling me it's getting loud. Then I finish what I'm doing and you never hear a sound. But since you being petty, banging on my walls and screaming, I'ma make it so you got a healthy ear full of me. Dead, I'm not leaving. Where you fighting with your family? Apples not far from the tree, sis. Like it is what I'm telling you. The mother of the brood and what you're breeding is a gremlin. And not the lit kind. I'm talking about the kind you feeding after midnight. He's an ugly motherfucker. And that's facts. Talk all the shit you want, you can kiss my fat ass.
If you ain't quite right, then I wanna be wrong. You can probably hear me recording this song. Don't tell me what to do, I'm old enough to cash checks. I hope you hear it when I have sex.
Bring the bass, bring the bass, bring the bass, bring the bass. And the home, let me talk.